The Q at Myrtle Beach. Let's talk about it. 16-man qualifier for the Myrtle Beach Classic PGA Tour event here in a couple weeks in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. There was 8 YouTube guys, 8 mini tour Corn Ferry guys, a guy that was on Live playing for one spot, TPC Myrtle Beach. They filmed it on March 4th. A video came out yesterday, April 23rd. I don't have a lot of good things to say about it, unfortunately. I was pretty disappointed. Took them 6 weeks. There was no commentary. It was really just a lot of fast pace, shot after shot after shot. There was, you tune into YouTube Golf for the personality, for the commentary, for the jokes. It was not a lot of that. It was very fast paced. One of my main griefs about the whole thing was how they didn't even finish one hole at a time. It was confusing. They would play a hole. It started out the first hole. They would hit their tee shots, hit their second shots, then they'd show the second group hit the tee shots, and then it started bouncing out around even worse. It was no flow to it. They really needed to do like the good videos when they have more than one group. When they have 6, 7 guys, they play the hole, all play the hole. You're in the zone right there. You're with them, and then they go back to the next group, play the same hole. They should have done that. That would have been a lot better. And then they had a voiceover occasionally, corny jokes may add, but if you're going to do that, you needed a lot more of that. It was so much dead air, just jump around, shot to shot. And the tracers, they were not good. I think, let me show you a comparison of mine to theirs. I think mine is better. They were wobbly, not good tracers. They were too fast. The players were still watching their ball land when the tracer had already landed. There was no zoom. We're used to the big time YouTubers. These guys, there's zoom. You see where the ball's landing. There was none of that. It was still cameras. There wasn't much green cams. A couple holes here and there, and a few of them were real shaky. But there wasn't a lot of that. There was no leaderboard. You weren't sure where it stood. I mean, he did update you a little bit, after every 4 or 5 holes, but put at the bottom corner there just a leaderboard. That's all you had to do, so we always knew where it stood. But back to the zoom there, they also didn't have flag sticks. You couldn't really see where they were aiming. I mean, put a little arrow or flag like I do, is all you had to do. There was no hole info. There was no yardages. You said it was a par 5, but you had no idea how long the par 5 was. There was no flyovers, no introduction of the holes. It was skipping around, shot to shot, putt, a lot of tap-ins. I mean, they did stop showing a few players that were having bad rounds, but they showed too many tap-ins. You don't need to show those. And they had a little bit of commentary. Chantel McCabe, I'm not sure if she's still with Golf Channel, used to be at Golf Channel. She popped in like 3 times, was it. They should have had walking announcers. If there wasn't commentary from the players, the YouTubers, you needed probably YouTube announcers, Riggs and Robbie Berger. You needed some announcers out there. There was not a lot of flow. It's just, I got bored with it. And I watch a lot of YouTube golf, and I got bored with it. So that's saying something. I mean, it was just shot to shot, tracer, bad tracer, no zoom. And it took them 6 weeks for that. We waited 6 weeks for that. Not great, guys. I mean, if they hired a couple of editors, the YouTube guys, to help them with it, it would have been a lot better than the media production. Some company did it for Play Golf Myrtle Beach, but yeah, Ryder wasn't there for GM. I'm sure he could have helped out, and then the main editors, Skyler and Carney, and they could have helped out, hired them to help with it, and bring their cameras, and maybe they bring a backup second guy as well. I'm sure the personal videos are even going to be better than this main video. We already know what happened, so I'm not sure a lot of people are going to watch those. And there wasn't even hardly a very small interview, if I recall, with Matt Atkins at the end. They hardly interviewed him. They should have been interviewing the players, or at least sit these guys down after the round and give a few keynotes and a little bit of insight to what happened in certain shots. Just put them in front of the camera to talk a little bit about their round, and they could have plugged that in there. I don't understand why that wasn't in there. It was not a lot of flow. As you can tell, I really didn't like it. It was pretty disappointing. They hyped it up, and it was a good job hyping it, but I think they missed the ball on it, guys. You know, I'm not sure the Myrtle Beach Classic's going to gain a lot from him. I'm sure Matt Atkins is a great guy, seems cool, but probably I think the guy organizing it even said he would like a YouTuber to win. So this isn't the outcome they wanted, I don't think. It's not going to gain a lot of eyeballs on the tournament telecast. Not going to sell any tickets, unfortunately. I'm sure, Matt, you're a great guy, but George would have been cool there. That was who they wanted, George or Grant, or FP was a long shot, but someone like that. So that wasn't the outcome they were wanting. I'm sure they'll do this again next year. They really need to, like I was saying a second ago, hire some of these editors to help with them. That would have upped the production. I mentioned many things. It was not great, but I do thank them for putting it out. It was a cool thing they did for YouTube Golf. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Let me know what you think. If you haven't subscribed, I'd appreciate it. Talk a lot about the Myrtle Beach golf industry, play all the courses here. My name's Parker. Appreciate y'all watching. Peace.